Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are creating this beautiful head wrap. It's a very simple tutorial and I'm hoping all of you will follow through. Kindly subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up and write your thoughts about this beautiful head wrap at the comment section. Now let's get started with the work. I am using 100% milk cotton yarn. It's 50 grams, and to crochet I'm using a 5.0 mm hook, and you need a pair of scissors. Those are the three simple things that you need. Alright, so begin by doing chains, and these chains is physically how long you want your wrap to be. So an average wrap is 80 chains. All right, and please note I'm using a 5.0 mm hook. You can also use a 5.5 or a 6.0. So I'm chaining 80. That is a middle size wrap, and once you're done with chaining 80, I'm gonna meet you at the end of this first row. So this is our foundation row, which is just a simple chain of 80 chains. So I'm done with my 80 chains. I'm gonna yarn over, skip the first two stitches on the stitch from the hook, and on the third we're gonna go in with half double crochets like this. So yarn over, go in the next stitch and just create a half double crochet, and we are creating half double crochets across all the 80 chains that you just did now, and I will meet you at the end of this row of half double crochets. I am at the end of the row, and this is how your work should look. All right, to begin the next row we are going to chain 4, 1 2 3 and 4, yarn over, and from this row going on we're gonna make mesh stitches. To make a mesh stitch, first chain 4, yarn over, skip the first chain, go to the second chain, skip this chain, go to this next chain and just make a double crochet like this. Then you chain 1, yarn over, skip the next chain, go to the next one, do a double crochet like this, chain 1, yarn over, skip the next chain, go to the next one and make a double crochet, chain 1, and repeat until the end of this row. I will meet you at the end of this row. Kindly remember, after every double crochet there is a chain 1. Please do not forget to chain 1. This is how my work looks. All right, and we are at the end of our work here. Remember, at the end here you always chain 4 like this, turn, yarn over, and always go on top of the double crochet with a double crochet and always chain 1 like this. So go in the next double crochet, go do a double crochet, chain 1, and we're going to work like this until our work is 10 rows. But I want to show you how to complete the row. I just showed you how to begin and start on row 1, so I'll meet you again at the end of this row to show you how to have a straight line at the end of your work. So just do mesh stitches and I'll meet you at the end. So we are at the end here, and this chain 4, remember to yarn over, go in the second stitch always, and complete your row by doing a double crochet inside the second stitch like this. All right, this is how you make your work straight at the end. Then chain 4, turn your work, yarn over, and let's go in the next double crochet like this and make a double crochet, chain 1, go in the next double crochet like this with a double crochet. I forgot to chain 1, so I have to remove the whole thing like that. Chain 1, go in the next double crochet with a double crochet, and always chain 1. So guys, I showed you how to complete the row, and to complete the row again, always go to the second chain. On the chain 4, always go to the second one and complete it by doing a double crochet. That's how you get your scarf to be straight. All right, and I'm going to meet you once you're done with 10 to 13 rows of this mesh stitches. So remember, this is a medium sized durag or head wrap, so you can do 10 to 13 rows depending on the hook size. I'm using a smaller hook size, so I went ahead with 13 rows, but if you're using a 6.0, you can do 10 rows. So for this size, I decided to go with the 10 rows, which is still fine. Remember, your work is quite stretchy, but you can extend to 13 rows if you want. And now we want to make we are making one of the adjustment bands. So after your 10 rows, we're gonna go with mesh stitches until 16 until the 16th stitch. So this is where we're chaining 4, so we're gonna count until on the 16th box. That's where we're gonna stop, and then we will make the adjustment band. So I'll meet you after you've done 16 mesh stitches. All right, guys, I'm done with my 16 mesh stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 and 16. All right, so from here now I'm going to do another, you can do another 80 chains or more, but my client that I'm making for this particular brown shade, she wants her adjustments band to be smaller, so I'm just going in with 40 chains. If you need your bands longer, kindly make them 80 or even 100 chains for it to be more longer and goes round and round your head a lot of times. All right, but my client needed shorter straps, so I'm going in with only 40. I hope you are clear up to there. All right, so once I'm done with my 40, I'm gonna add 4 more chains, yarn over, go to the 40th stitch like this, and then I'm going in again with mesh stitches on each stitch. So I will chain 1, yarn over, skip the next stitch, go to the next one and make a mesh stitch. The same way we've been working is the same way we're going to work around this strap area. So I'm just going in with mesh stitches, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Right, I'm done, and I'm at the top here. Please make sure your work is straight, and I want to go in with the second row. So chain 4, turn your work, go back in each double crochet and make a double crochet, and please remember to chain 1. In short, we are making the second row of mesh stitches, and I'll meet you once you're done with this second row of mesh stitches. Okay guys, I'm at the end here, and I just want to go in with the last stitch here, then chain 1, cut off your yarn, and we are done with this. So go ahead and make another identical one like this. You need 2 panels. This is this one panel, and go ahead and make another panel the same way that you have made. Your work should look like this. Okay, so I've made my second panel, and here it is, and now it's time to do the joining. Right, I told you guys it's so simple. So at the end here, we're going to stitch in our strap so that it doesn't look so weird like this. I'm using a smaller hook size, and I'm just gonna join in like this with a slip knot, and then go to this last stitch here, and then I will attach it to the main part, which is here like this. I'm just going in with a slip stitch to make it look nicer like this. Just go in with a slip knot, and then you chain 1, cut off your yarn, and that's how you align everything together. Okay, like that. So I just reinforced it by chaining 2 more, but you can see it's looks way better than it was before. So now cut that off, do the same thing to the other strap. All right, and then now it's time to join our work together. Guys, I'm done with that, and now we want to join our work. Please realign your work like this. The strap should be facing the same side like this, and we want to join together as I said earlier. So this is the most important part, whereby you have to make a little triangle on each panel up here for your work to look like a durag. You understand, for your work to be easy to wear, so it doesn't swell on top. So go ahead and make a little triangle like this, and join using a stitch marker like this. All right, and also do the same to the other side like this. All right, and also join using a stitch marker like this. Easy. So just put in the stitch marker to hold it in together for you for easy sewing in when it's time to sew in. Okay, so you should have a triangle like this on both sides of your panel, and then just use your stitch markers to hold everything together so it doesn't move when you're sewing in, like that. Okay, should be something like this. And also at the end here you can put one stitch marker. So we're going to sew in this side, and all the way to the bottom here. And I'm going to use a smaller hook size. I'm using a 3.0 mm hook. You can use your darning needle to sew in. I'll just go in with a slip knot first, then I'll go in each stitch using single crochet to stitch all the stitches from this side all the way to the triangle and down to the other side. So I'm almost done with my stitches, and as I said, it'll go also down to the other side. You can go around your durag with row of single crochets just to make your work nicer. Also this side should be sewn all the way down, and you can go around your head wrap or durag with a row of single crochets. And this is how we make this beautiful head wrap. Easy, simple to make, and it's also breathable. It's called breathable, right? This is how it looks when you just leave it hanging, and these are more pictures of it. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe and happy crocheting. I will meet you guys in the next video. Bye.